Okay. We are live. Sorry about that, guys. I'm a little smidge late. I needed to get a shower, so I didn't get everything in right before I meant to. But we're here now. Hope everybody's doing good. It is a lovely Wednesday night. And I have 109 tax submissions total, W's. Okay, today is a Stardew Day, which means we're gonna get a lot of work done today. We've made about 1.5 million total, and that's not quite enough. So I'm gonna pull up my Stardew document here, and there's a couple of things that we've got to do today. I'm gonna pull up the game plan, and right now what we've got is we need to go to the raccoons. We need to obtain the raccoon journal, which I should be able to get today, actually. I should have the dried fruit, which is all I need to get the raccoon journal. And we'll keep helping the raccoons after that, but it won't be a heavy focus. We're going to finish planting all of our summer crops, so I'm just going to take all the rest of the seeds that I haven't planted yet for the summer and go ahead and plant those if need be. We're going to obtain the most powerful weapon. We won't be able to actually craft it yet, but we'll be able to obtain it. We need to take the prismatic shard out to the desert, which should be easy enough. There's 2 strange dolls that we need to collect for the museum, which both respectively require me to look over the secret notes. So there's 16, or no, it's 17 and 18. And so this one's out in the desert, so we'll go do that when we get the sword. And this one is out over by the waterfall. I know exactly where to go for this one, I believe. So, should be relatively easy. I believe we just gotta till the soil and we should get the strange doll. We gotta obtain the diamond hunter, which is just take 10 diamonds to the volcano dungeon and buy a special book. And that's a book that we need in order to read all the books, which we'll go ahead and do. And then we need to catch an octopus. And I believe all of that is everything I need to do. There was one more thing I thought. Did I not add that to the list? No, I did not. Okay, that's okay. But if we get done with everything that I have planned today, or we get near finished, we'll probably take a break midstream and try to figure out what's next. So, yeah. DMs really quick, alright? yeah, don't worry about that stuff, dude. Yes. Yes. Okay, so I need to go through and just do all these secret notes as well. There's some puzzles here. Someone is waiting for you on level 100 at the Skull Cavern. I need to get to the level 100 at some point. I don't know if this is anything special. I don't think it is. I think it's just lore. And then, let's see. 12 o'clock noon, sharp, last day of the season, check the bush above the playground. I need to do that. I always forget. I did this one. I've done the mermaid show. So maybe we go through and we do all of the X marks the spots. And maybe we can figure out some of this. I think I've done this one. Oh, there was also one other thing. Hang on, let's go. Let's start playing the game really quick. Thank you, honey. Much appreciated. Where's my child? Jimbo? Where are you, Jimbo? There you are. Hello. My son. Jimbo, are we besties yet? Oh, come on, Jimbo. We can do better than that. Okay. Have I watched all the Queen of the Sauce episodes? I think I have. Okay. Let's come down here. Everything's still cooking up. Okay. We have a lot of things to do. How many diamonds do I have? I'm going to go and load up on diamonds. We're going to try to get as much of this done right now. So I'm going to run up well, I gotta take care of all this first. So all that's good. Don't have to worry about any of it, actually. I think I've done all my crops. Let me double check. I think we've planted all the hay we needed. Tomatoes, we just planted some. Yeah, I think I've done all the summer seeds. If not, we'll have to go back through summer anyway. So we can always hit the seasons again if need be. Okay. Well, let's come down here. And let's take care of the animals. It's easier to take care of these guys while they're in the pen. Otherwise, they get out from behind you and you can't get to them, and oh, you don't have milk. And you can't figure out which ones you milked, and then you're clicking on all of them multiple times. I want to be as efficient today as I can be, in all honesty. The more efficient I am, the better. Let the chickens out. I keep saying it, I'm thinking I will probably sell one of the Void chickens in the very near future. Reason being, the Void chicken eggs don't really make much. And beyond that, we need room for the dino. And that's gonna be soon. So I'm kind of thinking get ahead of it all and maybe sell one of the chickens. It also saves me a little bit of time and money. Or not necessarily money, but it'll save me some time. I have one less thing to harvest, one less animal to pet. Not like that's a huge savings on time, but it's an excuse. Alright, let's check the cave. Okay, cave's good. Down here, is this ready to harvest? No, I don't have anything in there. Okay. We're feeling pretty good. I did read up a little bit on the sturgeon pond, or the pond in general. Sturgeons take a little bit of time to produce, but they can also produce more sturgeons. You don't have to have multiple in there at once. Although I may try to catch an extra sturgeon just to be safe and put as many in here as possible because it has a higher chance of producing more than. But it's not something I feel like I have to do necessarily. So we've got radishes, W. Okay. All this is growing in, that'll be good. Swifty, congrats on grabbing first, and thank you for submitting your taxes 103 times total. GG, dude. GG. I'm going to cut this down, and then we need to go meet Pam to get on the bus. Yo, just noticed you were live. I'm watching on VR, by the way. Hey, welcome on in, Zinder. Welcome on the VR. I have watched a stream in VR once. That was kind of fun. I haven't done it in a while. I haven't used my VR in a while. I feel bad. I own one, and I just haven't utilized it really since then. Do I have any radish? I do. Okay, so I've sold 7. I need to sell 8 more. Boop. Okay, we'll keep the gold stars just for later. If I need them, I can utilize them. We'll put them in here. Boop. Okay. Was it quest 2 or 1? I have a quest 2. I have a yeah, I have a quest 2. It's under my table over here. I just haven't utilized it very much. There's a lot of games, but I don't know. I struggle with it because I'm not very good at just picking up a game and playing it myself. I wouldn't mind streaming with it again, though. It was just a bad audio setup. I think Flames was the one that submitted a question about if I would do a VR stream again. I haven't I didn't answer that because it came in a little late, but I'm thinking about it. I want to make a joke right now, but I can't. King might get it. Okay, I'm curious. I'm really curious what that joke is. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so if I come right here. Okay. Joke, why was the ocean hot? Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Prismatic shard changes shape before your very eyes. This power is tremendous. You found the galaxy sword. 60 out of 80. It is a pretty good sword. Plus 4 speed. Oh. Okay. It may have eaten my prismatic shard, but that's okay. That is just fine. I also have these Omni Geodes. Is anything in here? Something I need? I do need to get the recipes. But that's not that important to me right now. We'll want that later. But for now, let me pull up the... How do you get up there? You can't. Okay. So, if I come up here, it's about watching things in VR. I have a feeling, generally speaking, where that might go, and I'm not sure... I'm not sure I'm a fan of it. Boop. Okay, we got the Strange Doll. So now we can take that to Gunther, which will be great. And I'm going to go through all these artifacts. Artifact spots today as well, because I know there's a couple of artifacts I can still get here that I haven't gotten yet. And I really need them. So just want to make sure I have them all. Oh yeah, we need to check the lumber next to my house. That was one thing I was getting ready to tell you guys, and I forgot to tell you. Last time we were here, last time we were playing Stardew, Mr. Q, he suggested that we check our lumber pile. So, that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's go back home. It was a very short trip to the desert, but that's okay. There was a microwave. That's a dumb joke, but I love it. You have to put joke in front of joke for King. I once was telling King a joke about why the Tower of Pisa was leaning, and he thought it was a question and gave me a full history of why the Tower of Pisa was leaning. It was interesting. Okay, I mean, yeah, you're... I do remember that. It was an interesting story, was it not? I mean, and it's true. Let me be clear, that was a true story. They did try to fix it for a little bit. Does anyone have an extra purple mushroom? No. Actually, I think I do. I don't know, let me come up here. I forgot the joke, honestly. I don't remember it either, but that's okay. Come up here, and boop. Never would find these in a million years if it weren't for the fact that I looked it up. I remember, let me retell. Okay, I gotcha. Why was the Tower of Pisa leaning? Why? It was really tempting to tell you why, but, joke, yeah. Donates. Okay, so we now have both the red doll and the green doll. And we have not the most powerful weapon, but we need to upgrade it now in order to make it the most powerful. I remember it now. Okay, yeah. Better reflexes than the Twin Towers, yes. So dumb. It's so dumb, but it's funny. It's really funny. Never gets old, really. Oh. You saw nothing, kid. You saw nothing. It's funny because we were building... Wait, we were building the Twin Towers? I don't remember that part. Hello, raccoons. I have things for you. Aha, yes! The Raccoon Journal. Weeds have a greater chance to yield mixed seeds. No, do not drink that. I want to read this. Okay. Now we start family. You start that family. I won't look. Okay. So I'm just gonna remove that. And we'll focus on raccoons for the foreseeable future. Let's go out to Ginger Island. And we just got a couple of things that we gotta do out there. But it should be pretty quick. Why did the short people die? In my eyes, I think I just got the ocean and looked at my house. I just wanted you and looked at it quest 2 more times and it was a quest. And I think it quests to be the ocean hot. And I just spammed autocorrect. Okay. I was really confused. I was like, am I having a stroke? Did you have a stroke? Are we both having a stroke? That makes sense though. Okay. Ooh, I need you. Please be anchor. Dang it. Okay. Stream elements. Why'd you time out Zender? What the heck? Is it gonna tell me why? No? Oh, did you vanish? Hang on. Okay, you vanished. Okay, that's why. That makes sense. We're good. I was like, what happened? I thought they yoinked you, man. Okay. We're gonna run. We can't catch the octopus. Do I want to wait, maybe? And come back for the octopus? No, you know what? Let's go now. I have money. Regrettably. Okay. I needed to do more research on how Ginger Island works. I haven't spent a lot of time looking at it. Golden coconut, what? Gotta break those open. Okay. Interesting. Who would win, 100 men or 1 gorilla? That's a really good question, and I don't know if I'm qualified to answer that question, honestly. Hello, Coral. Welcome on in. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Oh, that's not my sword. This is my new sword. Whoa. You tried, buddy. You tried. Okay. I like this weapon. This is a good sword. Let's go. Whoa. You move and blow up. Okay. Or 1 silverback gorilla. 1 silverback gorilla? 1 silverback gorilla, yeah. I'm assuming we're hand-to-hand combat, right? I feel like that's only fair. Okay. Oh, no. Where's my way out? Where's the way out? I don't like this place. Okay. This is not a good spot to be in. I've got 33 health there. 22. This seems to be my best option right now. Actually, it depends on the men. That too. Like, if we're talking me-sized men, gorilla all the way. If we're talking, like, Dwayne Johnson kind of men, the men might win. Alright, let me eat a piece of candy here, Zender. Let's see. My friend said if the gorilla broke someone's finger and the bone stuck out, you could use the bone to stab the gorilla. That's a fair assessment. I would say, yeah, you could probably... Any weapon can be formed out of the fight. So let's say like one of the men killed the other men, and then they could rip out bones and utilize those. Sometimes you just gotta use all your tools to your best advantage, you know? This is scary. Okay. Where's the way out? Okay. I am like deathly sick. Deathly sick. No, I'm not sick. I'm about to die. I don't have a slingshot anymore. What happened to that? Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're leaving before I do die. I don't know what was up with that room, but I could not find the exit. It's a little dark. Unfortunately, I just can't see. I'm very blind. But that's okay. We have some time to go do other things. There was a secret note that I could do somewhere out here, right? I thought there was. Maybe not. No? Okay. That's fine. Let's get out of here then. So this was a little bit of a bust. We just need to bring more things. I gotta go work on a video, but I'll be back in like an hour or so. Alright, sounds good, Zender. Hope you have good luck with that. Is there something I can give you? I don't know. Maybe. I've been working a little bit on videos. Today I got the Q&A video done, which was good. And I'm hoping to get a few other videos done this week, if at all possible. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much I'm going to be able to get done. But I did get the Q&A video done. It turned out okay, I think. It'll come out tomorrow. I don't know what time tomorrow, but it'll come out tomorrow. And then, what am I doing? What does Clint like? He has a recipe I need. He likes beer. I can buy him a beer. Pufferfish, I guess I'll take it. Hey, Gus, give me a beer. Thank you. Hello, sir. Have a beer. Anyone else here that I could give a beer? Marnie, you like beer, right? Should have clicked on Marnie first. She doesn't like beer. I've never given her one. Let's try to give her a beer. She said thank you. I'll take that as a good thing, right? Yeah, she likes it. Okay. I don't think anyone else is here right now, so... Oh, we could friend the dwarf? Okay. I'll have to try that. I've never done that before. Alright. Let's run home. We gotta figure out what in the world we're doing, because that was really dangerous. I almost died. Okay. Let's throw in the coconuts, sea urchin, the pufferfish. We do need the cinder shards. Okay. Do another iridium ore like that. Come down here, we got a truffle. Thank you. Close up everything. We made it home. I'm barely safe and sound, but I made it home. Boop. Okay, what we got? What is this? Under the piece of wood you found a club card. You're not sure what it's for, but it seems important. Okay, we should have picked that up earlier today, because I was out in Calico Desert. Man. You win some and you lose some, I guess. Alright, let's go sell some of these artisan goods, because we need the extra cash. Hey, is this Minecraft 2D? Not quite. I wouldn't say it's even really in the same type of game. It's like a farming sim, but it actually is like really wholesome. But it's a pretty solid game. I like Stardew. There's a lot to do in it. We got this lava katana, and I don't need it anymore, so I'm gonna put it away in here. Okay, what do we need to do in order to make... What was it called? The Statue of Blessings. Okay, we need more moss, if I remember correctly. Or moss and fiber. Okay. We have a little more daylight to burn. Let's come out here. I'm gonna quickly get some extra hay. Feed my animals with that. Okay. Can we get some fiber? Or is that gonna be a no-go? Getting plenty of mixed seeds. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna get some fiber soon from here. I want to say I planted some fiber seeds, but maybe I didn't. I don't know. You should try Pal World and have some Pal Slaves. I've been recommended Pal World a couple of times, and I've thought about playing it, but it's not really my style of game. Like, I'm all for slavery, don't get me wrong. This sounds so bad. I really do like that mechanic of Pal World, but it's got that Ark feel to it. And I do not like Ark. Ark Survival Evolved. I hate it. Absolutely despise that game. Will I play it? I will play Ark, yes, because I own it and I need to get all the achievements, but it doesn't mean I'm happy about it. See, is it just me or did allergies randomly get really bad, like seasonal allergies? I think they did kind of kick up. I always take my, I always take meds for it. Just off-brand Zyrtec, because I'm too cheap to buy the real stuff. It's the same exact thing, though. I take Zyrtec, though, all year round, and it helps me. I did get a little worse, though, this last week. I did notice. I can't imagine how bad it would be if I wasn't taking meds. I'd imagine it'd be pretty bad. I own Ark 2 and stopped playing it because I had a 1440 by 900 monitor and everything did not look good. Oh, dude, I can only imagine. That would definitely... Yeah, Ark would not be as nice on that size monitor. It kind of surprises me though. Surely they would have like some sort of setting to tick over to make it look a little bit better, but maybe they just don't care. That's a very real possibility. Some game companies have just lost that ability to actually care sometimes, which makes me sad. Okay, we got ancient fruit. Did I put it in here? No, I need 5 of the gold star ancient fruits for that. Do I have 5 of those? Anywhere? I do need the purple mushroom. I have 1. I have 1 gold star ancient fruit. Okay. That's fine. We'll just sell this one. Boop. And make sure everything is taken care of today. We're gonna have to go back to the desert. And we're gonna have to get into the secret club. Hey, there's my roe. We can age this into caviar. Which is exactly what I need. Okay. We got poppies. Poppies for days. Okay. Let's go and take these inside. I'm just gonna put these... Do I have space anywhere for it? No. Do I know how to make a cask? 20 wood, 1 hardwood? Okay. Then we will make it. One plus all that. Build a cask. Okay. And I'm just gonna put it right here. Just so I can see no, do not eat that. Is that not what I need? Oh, it's a preserves jar. I'm an idiot. I can read. Oh. Well, I have an extra cask now. Let's take that downstairs and we'll just okay. See, it was the UI. I couldn't resize it back then. Don't know how now. Oh, I don't know about now. I would be impressed if they never added that as a feature. That's a really easy feature to add. I've not been in game development very long. I do need to talk to you guys about that in a minute. But I've not been in game development very long, and I'm well aware of how to resize UI and how to position it on a certain point so that it scales and moves with the window. Like they could ask their poor interns to do that and it would be easy enough. Like I'm impressed. But I feel like, I don't know, have any of you guys played Arc 2? Is it out yet? I remember a lot of people basically all said they weren't gonna play it. And I seem to remember it just being because it didn't look interesting. It wasn't even because it was like, oh yeah, bad company or whatever. It was just like silly dinosaur game, but a little less silly in some regards, but more silly in others for no reason. Hey, gimme, thank you. Forgot to let you guys out. Okay. We got our band show, Havana Nights. We get to play Havana, you know, the one Havana Oh No Night. Yeah, I am familiar with that song. Not my favorite song, but respectable. That's probably gotta be a fun one to play. Boop. Okay. Throw all those away. I should have put away my iridium. Oh, well. Okay, we're gonna run out to Clint, and I'm going to... Well, let's go to Calico Desert first. Is it a little expensive to go out that way? Sure, but I need to know where this club card takes me. We can also do some more artifact hunting out here, which would be good. Let's see. My Steam wishlist has a lot of unreleased games. I want to play new games with new stories. That's fair. That is really fair, dude. It's been a while. It's been a while since there's been like a really interesting game. What is it? Naughty Dog has a new game coming out that looks really interesting to me. But, I have not gotten to, see a whole lot about it. They showed it off at the Game Awards. And, it looks really interesting to me because it's a space game, and I love space. And I'm making a space game myself, which we'll talk about in a minute. So it looks really interesting to me, but that's like probably still a couple of years out. It was in-game footage too, like in-engine footage, which means hopefully the game might actually look that good too. But it looked insane. Imagine a game about trying to collect 300 Luigi dolls while a color-shifted purple Luigi PNG chases you. And when you collect all the Luigi dolls, you have to get the idol and escape with it. That's a real game. What? What? That sounds like a trip. What the heck? Sounds interesting. Let's see. I'm so hyped for Goodnight Universe. Goodnight Universe. Is that the game from the people that made what do you call it? Before Your Eyes? Goodnight Universe. Before Your Eyes game, yeah. I am pretty hyped about that one. They haven't given a release date yet. Do they have a release window? No. It doesn't look like it. Not immediately, anyway. I'm not seeing it. That does look like a good game. Jump Ship. Yes, Ben. Thank you. Jump Ship looks amazing. I've been following that game since early development. Who was it? One of the Mojang peeps left Mojang to go form the studio to make Jump Ship. So yes, that game looks amazing. I've been following that game's development for a little bit. I'm so excited. I heard 2025. Okay. I hope it does come out in 2025. That would be a really good game. I have Super World, Slowly Sliding, Ducks, Judas, Other Skin, Jump Ship, and Clockwork Revolution. I feel like I've heard of Clockwork Revolution, but I haven't heard of the other games. I feel like I've heard of Judas, but I can't recall. The funny part is it's on Roblox. That should have cued me in, I guess. That would make a little more sense. I was trying to think of how insane that would be for like an indie game or even just a AAA game would be insane. But Roblox, any game you can dream of can be made in Roblox. It's insane. It got announced with the Switch 2 because it's gonna be on Switch 2. Okay, I gotcha. Kind of like Silk Song. I'm also really hyped about Silk Song. I'm ready for that one. Judas from one of the BioShock developers. Okay, that's gonna be a good one then. I have not played BioShock, but I have the game. Or the games. I've got a couple of them. Epic Games gave them away 1 year, and I haven't picked them up since, or played them since I picked them up. But I'm gonna play them in my own free time at some point soon, hopefully. Is that a club card? Yes. Whoa. You may enter. Okay. Calico spin. What the heck? Okay. Want to play some Calico Jack? This is the 100 coin table. I don't have any coin. The objective is to get close to 21 as possible. Cards range from 1 to 9, except for the first card, which could be as high as 11. Each player starts with 2 cards, but the dealer's first card remains hidden. Each turn you can choose to draw a random number between 1 and 9 or pass. Once you pass the dealer's hidden card... Oh, I know, I know how to play that, yeah. File on King, Steps Taken, Gifts Given, Days in Stardew Valley, Dirt Hoed, Items Crafted, Items Cooked, Trash Recycled, Monster Slain, Fish Caught. Wow. Okay. This is an interesting place. Well, look who made it inside my exclusive clubhouse. You got the spark, that's why I singled you out. What spark? Ah, the conduit mystery of art. People like us have a responsibility to keep the world alive, to give folks a taste of the extraordinary. You see, kid, the world's like a bowl of rice. It's got substance, but it ain't worth nothing without a good, zesty sauce. That's where we come in. Didn't you ever wonder who put those treasure chests in the old mine shaft? I like to give people surprises. You'll understand someday. Just keep doing your best and never give up. Okay. Buy 100 coins for 1,000? Okay. What's over here? It's a 1,000 coin bet? Dang. Okay, and what are you? Okay. Got fireworks. Different things like that. A rare crow. We do need to buy that at some point. I'm gonna buy South of Midnight. I think it has a good story. I don't think I've heard of South of Midnight, actually. There's a lot of games I haven't heard of, though, if you couldn't tell. I have a statue of Endless Fortune for sale for only 1 million. Endless Fortune. That's interesting. Let me get 100 coins. Now let's play some blackjack. Okay, I've got 3 and a 6. I've got 9. The goal is to get to 21 or as close to it as possible. I am going to hit 15, okay. I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna stand. Boom. And just like that, I win. And we're gonna go double or nothing because why not? I'm at 7, hit me. 15, hit me. 23, dang it. Okay. I'm leaving. Okay, I gotta figure out what to do with all that. But there's stuff there now. So, that's good to know. We made it to the secret club. I'm submitting my Twitch app. I'm doing it. Do it, dude. Do it. Good luck. May the odds be ever in your favor. But I think you've got it. I really do think... I believe in you, dude. There's... Palm fossil. I need that. Thank you. I don't think you got anything to worry about. Okay. I have everything I need from here for now. I need to go to Clint, and I need to break open a couple of rocks. And then we need to go over to Gunther and give him a bunch of stuff. And then I need to go to... I don't know where else I'm going to go after that, but we'll figure that out in a second. Okay, process geodes. Boop. I guess that's the only thing I had to open. I thought I had more. Okay. That is a-okay. Boop. Okay, we're gonna talk about game dev for a second. I have started working on the early stages. What are you wearing, my guy? What? What's with the flashy suit? I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm getting on the early stages of Omnia. Oh, you work here. Okay. I'm working on the early stages of Omnia. I don't have a whole lot to it, but I have begun the planning stages, like, of actually getting things done. You know, it's like, oh, well, we need to understand how this is gonna work. We need to understand how this is gonna work. So I'm in the prototyping phase right now, and I've got a full list of what that prototype would look like to prove that this would actually work. And then after prototype, I've got some, like, it's not alpha, but if someone could ship 100 pieces of ginger, I don't think I can get 100 pieces of ginger. Not right now. Okay. Let me quickly check out here for artifacts. But after prototypes, the initial prototyping phase, then we get into the secondary prototyping phase. And that's where I polish a bunch of things, add a couple more features, and then we may be in the point where I would consider it alpha, and I would probably let you guys try to play it. No promises, though. And I can actually read you guys the list. Why am I doing gatekeeping this? I can tell you guys about it. So right now, what I've done is I have set up Git so that I can actually have version control and revert my code and all that. Very important thing that I neglect every time I do any project. This will make my life easier because I break things a lot. I've set up Godot so that I can actually have an engine that works. And I've set up a very simple flat plane to simulate the planet surface, and I've set up a player controller that just has WASD and camera looking capabilities. Next up is we're going to set up an NPC. It's going to have simple dialogue where you just press E to interact with it, and then it'll advance the dialogue. Maybe we'll add a ability for you to talk to it by pressing preset options, kind of like the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game. But there's also a good chance I just don't do that. It's just about interacting with the NPC, setting up another entity in the world that also functions. After that, we'll the inventory system. Then we're going to do an object inspection system so you can look at things. Because eventually we'll have vehicles in the game, which I realize I forgot to add that here. So that'll have to come in at some point. I'm going to actually add that right before the object inspection system. We'll just call it land vehicles. We'll start with one planet, and it'll just be where you can explore that one planet. But we'll add a land vehicle system. Then it will be object inspection, so you can look at your parts and go, oh, well, you know, the tires on this land vehicle are flat or they're running down, and so you'll be able to look at the stats of that, or you'll be able to even see it visually eventually. And then you could probably change them out, which I won't have a full menu for yet, but in this early stage, it would be just like, oh, you press the button and it fixes it kind of deal. There will be a crafting system where you can, it'll be like Minecraft. I don't know exactly how my crafting system will work just yet. I do want it to be similar to Minecraft if I can, but I don't know if we'll do it or not. I gotta look into how copyright works, if it would be okay if I added a not crafting table, but a system that would be like Minecraft, or if they would say that's too similar to Minecraft, and therefore we're gonna hit you with a cease and desist, which I don't want. After the crafting system, I'm adding a sleep system, which will also require me to add a day-night cycle. So I might actually swap those around, because day-night cycle and basic weather was my last step. But now that I'm looking at this, I should probably put that before sleep, so I can actually add the sleeping system. But being able to sleep is important in the game, because I want to add buffs to sleeping and adding the ability to skip time. I'm going to add food so that you can add buffs that way. It'll also add a health system. Enemies, we're going to have some basic enemies that will patrol and shoot at you and such. Eventually, I'd like to add a system for the NPCs, so when you talk to them, it will eventually give you the ability to track them. And so it'll tell you, so if you're really good friends with them, it'll actually let you access their tracking chip. Especially if you're talking to certain people from certain areas, they have tracking chips in them. Some of them don't have tracking chips, but you could ask them, hey, would you be okay with me putting a tracking chip in you? That way I can come find you if you get into trouble. And if you're good enough friends with them, they'll eventually say yes. I want to add a system for that. I want to add like an address system, so even if their home doesn't exist yet, you can talk to them and they will say, oh yeah, I'm from insert planet here. And then you can actually put that in your address book and find them later on. Then would be family NPCs and how that works out. Then it's going to be kind of upgrading the health, energy, all that kind of stuff. I don't know if we're going to do an energy system. I'm not a huge fan of energy, but I might try to find a way to make that interesting. I do want to add like a sickness system though, so if you eat bad food, if you take a lot of damage and you're bleeding because of the damage type that you take, then you can get infections, which will also make you sick. But I don't want it to be annoying, so I'm trying to find the right way to make that fun. And of course, I already mentioned the day-night cycle and basic weather, but we'll upgrade the weather system later where there's different planetary weathers and such. Phase 2 has a lot of things in it, so I'm not going to read it all, but basic things is like adding depth to a farming system, making an economy, resource gathering, vehicle repair, so actually being able to repair your vehicle and customize it, getting really deep into that system, adding ways to get employed in the game, and then making some ways to actually build your own house and home. A very simple system, very, very simple. Like we're talking probably Minecraft level simple, where it's like, okay, yeah, you're adding blocks or something like that. Where eventually there will be a lot more to it. Let me read chat really quick. It's uploading. I'm stressed. Don't know why. It's because it's out of your hands at this point, and we as human beings suck at letting things go out of our hands. You're good, dude. You're good. I'm not gonna lie. When I applied, I felt so stressed. I remember the second I let it go out of my hands, all I could think about was, oh, I should have included this. I should have put in that. What if I said something that would have got me not included? The thing that really reassured me though was the fact that it was out of my hands. I could not do anything about it. Which is scary to some people, but to me it was like, at this point I've done my best. I've done everything I can. It is what it is. So try not to stress about it. I thought I wasn't gonna make it in. I thought there was zero shot, really. and I was on the list. I was impressed. I didn't think it was gonna happen though. So try to believe in yourself a little bit, but whatever happens, happens at this point. You did your best, and that's good. Minecraft crafting table isn't copyright. Crafting is too common of a system. They can't really do anything without copyright as long as you don't steal the textures. True, it's just I don't want to I want to utilize like a crafting interface like what they have where it's actually putting items in to craft items, but I don't know if that's the right way to go about it yet. Especially when you get into things like weaponry. There's going to be custom weapons that you can craft, and combining different pieces to make other pieces. I don't know how that's going to look just yet, but it is something I'd like to do. So we'll see. Obviously, we'll see how some people already seen it. Who knows? You know, Twitter is an interesting place. But I hope it goes well for you, dude. I'd like to see on the server. So many games have that. That is true. There is a lot of games that have it. I don't know. As long as I don't do like a 3x3 interface, or if I add ways to go beyond that, I could go the Empyrean route where you put an item in, and then you can click the item and it crafts it within the box, but you don't have to like put it in a certain order. I don't know. I've got to think about it a little bit. I gotta think about a lot of that. Let's see. Where was I? Right. Crafting. No. Getting employed and housing, and then adding some more weather types. I want to flesh that out a little bit more and add like some hazard to it. So like lightning, adding radiation storms, adding meteor storms, even where meteors come from space and hit the ground and can destroy things. Gonna start adding ships, basic ships, easy, simple. Adding death, and then phase 3 is where things get complicated. That's where we add voice interactions. So taking my mic input and then turning it into text so that the NPCs can hear you. Then adding a way for the AI to form memories around you and create a emotional attachment to you. So AI creating their own emotions and also being able to read your emotions a little bit more clearly. Adding an NPC dynamic where NPCs can be friends with other NPCs and how they interact with each other, and that simulates even when the player isn't nearby. Adding a dating and marriage system, setting up NPC trading so that if you're charismatic enough, you can actually trade with an NPC who has nothing on them, but is still willing to give you their wallet because you sweet talked them into giving the wallet. That's gonna be fun. Then we're gonna add in a mod system. That's like really big on here, and the earlier you add it, the easier it is to keep up with it. So I'm gonna try to add a modding system where people can create their own NPCs easily, create their own planets, which we won't have in that early in the game yet, but creating vehicles, creating things like that, and being able to set that up so that it's easy to download and to create, so that way you can also upload it easily. That's also where we're gonna be doing create a really in-depth character creation feature, and adding when I add the voice interaction, I'm also going to be adding in voice triggers, so your voice echoing in the cave, and also adding avalanches where if you're too loud or too high-pitched or anything like that, it creates avalanches, and that's gonna be fun. The next phase after that would be adding ships that actually do space travel. we'd be adding planetary travel. So going from planet to orbit to outer space, and there's going to be a seamless transition there where there's no loading screen. That's the hope. I'm hoping that none of this game requires any loading screen. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but essentially there's going to be false loading screens. A lot of games hide this behind an animation that's forced, where when you get into your spaceship, it puts you into the seat and then you take off. And then that's the whole loading screen, is actually this animation that's forcing it all to load in while it's happening. That's probably what I'm going to go with. We'll see. We will see. I might be able to do it in Minecraft in a way, where the closer you get to space, it starts generating the chunks of space while you're up there before you're even in space. And so that way, it eventually reaches a point where it's like, oh, outer space is just there. And the farther away, if you actually are in planet and you're not in a spaceship, it's not even caring about what's in space. It's simulating out there, but it's not actually forcing anything to play yet. Because there's no reason to load in something that the player's not anywhere near. That was a really big tangent for no reason. Adding more ship classes. So I was talking about ship classes. Class 1 is like, okay, this is within planet travel. So like, you can travel from one continent to the next. It'd be like an airplane, essentially. It's not good for outer space, but it can travel around. Class 2 would be like, okay, you can actually travel out in outer space and back into planets, but you can't warp. You can't hyperspace. Class 3 would be, okay, now you can hyperspace and go out far. Class 4 would be big ships. Like, these are where you would dock your little ships into for other things. And then you got class 5, which is like, these are mega mobile bases that exist. And they go all the way up to like class 10, which is Death Star level, where you can build your own planet basically. Which is a little silly, but that's going to probably be not within this phase, but I do want to get up to the mega ship class 4 or 5, I think. Then we're going to have procedural planet generation, where I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to create procedural generation so that every planet is unique. There are going to be some that aren't, like Earth, anything we've got 3D scans of, essentially. So Earth, I think we've got enough scan data of the moon that I can create the moon 1-to-1. I'd like to create Mars 1-to-1 if we have enough data on that. Those planets, at the very least, I'm going to try to create as truthfully close to reality as possible. But there's going to be a couple of other planets, not within our solar system, that I would like to start working with procedural generation to make those fun to be around. I don't know if we're going to include it in, but by the time I reach this phase, I will have an idea of if we actually add time travel as a possibility. At the very least, I will add a framework for time travel so that I can add it later on into things where it saves key moments in time. I don't know how we're going to work with that yet, but time travel is a mechanic I'd like to add. Hello, Vince. Welcome on in. Thank you for submitting your taxes. I appreciate it. Random encounters. That's another thing in here. And then outside of that, that takes you into one of the final phases before letting you guys play, which would be adding a form of multiplayer, which would not be large scale yet, but it would be okay, we're adding co-op 2 to 4 player co-op probably. Just for early on, because I can imagine this taking a lot of resources, and until I get people to test it, I can't guarantee that what I'm doing is going to work. But do that, set up an easy saving and loading system that is persistent. That way you can save your progress. Adding in-game mod support for ships, weapons, NPCs, quests, planets. Setting up the music playing system for different events. We're going to have a couple of songs in the game. It's going to be very bare bones, but we're going to have it. We're going to also have a radio system for your spaceship so that you can select different types of music like you can in GTA or in Need for Speed. There's a couple of other games that do it, but I know GTA is the big one that a lot of people think of, where they're driving their car and they can select the pop or the rock or the hip-hop station. That's what we're going to have. There's going to be commands in the game so that you can actually run a multiplayer server effectively. And then I'll have my modding tool set up hopefully by then. And I will begin kind of working on seeing if we can set up a console build, but I'm not going to promise anything. I would like to set up VR support for alpha launch just to see if it works, but we'll see. And then there's one phase here. This is the last phase before I actually launch it, which is setting up a tutorial, setting up your initial mission where it takes you back home. It's basically kind of world building, so setting up factions. We're going to only have 2 major factions at the beginning, and then maybe a gang or 2 that you can run into at home. Setting up a more in-depth player creation system so you can set your name, your background, set up your family, your family tree, setting up a couple of lore events that happen, adding some achievements, and then pets. Pets is the other one. I want pets on launch, and then we're also adding some Easter eggs. And then after that is update after update after update. But that would be alpha. Or I think that would probably be beta. Alpha won't be probably public. I'll have a couple of alpha testers here and there, but I'm hoping to have this out not soon by any means, but I'm like halfway through phase 1. Actually, I'm like a third of the way through phase 1. But, you know, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Have you started the game, or are you still building up ideas? I am actually starting it. I have set up a player controller. I could show you guys if you want. You guys want to see my game? You guys are going to be like, whoa, King, you actually made a game. It's going to be great. You ready? Let me pull it up. I hate this. I hate this so much. It's going to be great, though. You guys are going to love it, okay? I only know how to start it by going F11. But it's not starting. Okay. Interesting. All right, F5. Don't do that. Okay. Oop. That works. Okay. Can I not? Come on. There's a slight issue here. Okay, how do I set it to run, but give me like freedom to move my mouse wherever I want? I don't know. Hang on. I'm just gonna share my screen. You guys are gonna get to see it. Properties. That's not the right one. Okay. Display capture. Boop. Display this one? Yeah. Okay. Gonna throw it right, not right there. Hang on. Boop. Okay. So if I just go boop. Whoa, it's so cool, is it not? I can move around the cube. And if I come over here to the edge, where, as you can see, there's nothing, if I slide off, I fall. And I fall forever. And ever. And ever. You can still see the cube up there. And ever. And ever. So, that's the game so far. But, yeah, it exists. It does exist. Could most people probably do that in their sleep? Sure, but I can't, so that's pretty impressive. Okay. I'm sure you'll give all your followers at least a 20% discount. I would love to. The game will actually be very fairly priced early on, so my followers will have a pretty hefty discount, all things considered, because when it is available for purchase, it'll be very bare bones, and I will charge based on who wanted the purple Linus? Okay. I will be basing all prices based off of I'm sorry, I can't think all of a sudden. I'm basing all prices based off of the features in the game. So I'm not gonna like go, oh yeah, it's gonna be a $60 game eventually. It's like, no. I don't even think my game will ever be worth $60 in my eyes, but I'm gonna try to get it to a point where I'm happy with it, and I think $40 is the highest price I'm going for, and I'm gonna be doing regional pricing, so that way, when you live in a different country, it's at least a fair price. I don't want people to feel like they have to pirate the game in order to play it. I think it's Pirate Software. Their game Heartbound. They set it up so that in Brazil, it's regionally priced, and it is their like the biggest market for their game, because it's not that people from Brazil want to pirate games. It's the fact that they have to in order to be able to actually afford it, because games are ridiculously priced out there. And that's all due to the fact that game companies are kind of jerks. Wow, okay, I got a chest there. But if you actually charge a fair price, they're not gonna like go, oh yes, I'm gonna pirate it even though it's a fair price. No, they're gonna go, oh, that's actually a good price for a game. I'll pay the I don't know how much was a fair price down there, but I'm gonna look into it and run the math on every single game, or every single country, at least all the major ones. I would like to do every country at some point, but that might be a slow process because there's a lot of countries out there, and I can't guarantee that all of them are going to be perfect by any means. And I do have to watch out, because I don't want people to go, oh, I'm just going to VPN over and buy it cheaper because insert country here has it cheaper than me. It's like, I got to be careful of that too. Although Steam is pretty good about that. They have regional pricing and they know where your account is from. So it's probably fine, but it is something I got to watch out for. But that's a long ways away. Base game is probably going to be like $10 USD. And on launch, it'll probably be even cheaper than that. I will probably, day one through probably the first week, I might even put it on a 20% discount, in all honesty. I would be willing to. Game of the Year version coming out when? Oh, yeah, tomorrow. It'll be ready by then. Do we have another mastery level or no? I see the one next to it. I can't tell if that means I have mastery of that or I have had one in the past. Do I already have bone flute? I do. Also, ads are starting. My bad, guys. I didn't know. Hopefully they'll be over very soon for you guys, though. Which one do I want next? So we got combat, foraging, fishing, or mining. I kind of think mining would be better. Statue of Dwarf King is good. Heavy Furnace is good. Although foraging is good as well. Because the treasure totem would be nice. Although the combat would be nice as well. Because you could do the anvil and the mini forge. I don't know, I gotta think about that. I will have to think about it. Alright. I forgot, we need to pull up the document so I can see what I'm doing. Game plan, boop. Alright. That goes over there. And we're good to go. Okay. Just gonna keep collecting some moss really quick. We need 333 total, I think it was, and we need 999 of the fiber. Speaking of fiber, boop. Don't mind if I do. I will take all of this. And then hopefully it will get me everything I need. Although I need a lot of fiber to get to 999. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like nowhere near it. So I might need to plant a field of fiber. It might be something I have to do. Although I think I can craft it. Did you guys... What's up? Now we start family? Okay, you guys don't have anything for me? I'm gonna leave then. Alright. Let's sleep. And we'll see what's coming up tomorrow. Oh, right. I forgot I have animals. Boop. Boop. And then I have some things to sell. Okay. I think that's all good. Come in here. Did I just pick up? Oh, I thought I picked up the caviar. I was like, I didn't know it was gonna be ready yet. Didn't mean to pick it up. Okay, what's down here? Anything yet? No. Okay. Try to put away everything. Everything that we have anyway. Okay, what's over here? We've almost got enough moss. We're about halfway there. Same thing with the fiber. And then we needed wood as well. Was that what else? Sap. Okay, we have enough sap. And we have enough stone as well. So yeah, it's just about fiber and moss. Okay. DMs really quick? Okay, let's stop. Boop. That's pretty good, dude. I can't say much more than that, but that's pretty good. Okay. Oh yeah, there's also seeds over here. Boop. And then over here, I got some fertilizer. Okay. Tomorrow we need to go back through the dungeon and bring 10 diamonds with us. So let's prepare for the dungeon, shall we? So 10 diamonds. We're gonna bring some bombs. Bring 15. Although I don't think I'll need that many. We'll go and bring them. Okay. We're gonna need some sort of food. What do I got? All these cave jellies as well. We'll take the magma cap. And then... Cake is good for energy, but not great for health. Autumn's Bounty, that's a good one. Escargot. Lobster bisque. Let's take the... Yeah, let's take the bisque. I'll take my bets on that one. That should be enough to get me through the mines, I think. Okay. Today was Gus's birthday, dang it. Okay, oh, what's the luau? Okay, we gotta be ready for that as well. We'll need to bring some wine. Okay. Hello, sun. Sorry if I'm wet to the touch. I was sweating all night. We forgot to baby gamble. That's what I'm forgetting. I knew I was forgetting something today. You guys want baby gamble? That's what I was forgetting. Okay. You guys will get, I'll do 10 minutes. Hello, Raiders. What a time to join. Let me give you some shout-outs here. How's your stream, dude? Shout-out Just Cause. If you guys haven't already, be sure to follow Just Cause. They're playing Metaphor, which I believe is a JRPG, right? Hopefully it was a good time. I know you do enjoy your JRPGs, so... Stream is Gucci. Hey, let's go. Let's go. But definitely, guys, go follow Just Cause. Great friend of mine. Great streamer. Always a good time over there. We're playing Stardew Valley right now. And so far, so good. We're on our way to finishing all the achievements. I've got just a couple more to go, really. It's very, very minimal amounts, in all honesty. I mean, just gotta finish the museum collection, which I'm really close on. I have almost all the recipes, I just haven't cooked them yet. Easy enough. Crafting every item, I can do that. Catching every fish, almost there. Crops, I'm almost there on. Yeah, I'm actually almost done on all of these now I'm thinking about it. So it's just a matter of time. Give me like one more Stardew year and it should be over. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. It is a JRPG by the Persona creators. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. The idea of getting every achievement worries me. It's a task. It's a task. But I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm almost there, I think. There might be a couple of hiccups here and there that I gotta work through. Like, having a second kid is all luck and I hate it. Getting 10 million is a little insane, but I can do it. I just gotta finish befriending a couple more people for the recipes. And then... outside of that, the rest of this is pretty easy. It's just kind of like, okay, go here at this time. So I'm almost there. There's a little bit of luck involved, but I'm here for it. Also, homie, if you need to head out and get something to eat, raid and run, do any of those things. Wow, that was all backwards, but if you need to head out, please feel free to do so. I also gotta get you into JRPGs. I feel like you'd love getting characters dumb voiced and turned into combat and turn-based combat strategy. I used to be really into turn-based combat, actually. It used to be like my jam, but I haven't done it in a really long time, actually. It's a concerning amount of time. How is my relationship with Jimbo? Are we good yet? No? Okay. But yeah, I haven't played him in a long time. I might have to see if I can input turn-based into my game. I have some ideas of how that might work. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, homie, I've started my game. It's just a capsule walking around, but it's begun. I can't wait. I'll have to show you when I actually have something more to show, but it's exciting. It's really exciting. Play Persona soon, please. I would love to, and I know I've said this a bunch, and it sounds like an excuse, but I'm really busy. The YouTube has been like really great, and I need to please the algorithm while it loves me. Otherwise, it's gonna, like, disapprove of me, and I don't know if I can... Okay, I'm not trying to milk you from that distance, dude. No offense. But I don't want to milk you 6 feet away. I don't want to go any farther than that. Pog, I can get some weird music going for you. Oh, dude. I was actually talking about that. I do need some, like, very... maybe some simple tracks, you know? Something kind of Minecraft-y, even. For alpha, especially. Or maybe even beta. I don't know. But I do want some music when we go... when the game releases, so... I definitely, I know I'm gonna talk to you about it, and I know I've got one other guy who's said that he wants to put in some music, so we'll be having a good time with the music. I think it'll be a good time. Also, what the heck? I have no inventory space. Let's okay, that's good. That works. Hey man, if you're making a game with turn-based combat, Persona is great function research. Hey, it's a business expense. I like the way you think. I like the way you think. Can I not pick that up? I can. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to get... Oh, I didn't let the chickens out. I'm a bad owner. Okay. I can't wait. We're gonna be... Oh, space chickens are gonna be goofy, dude. They're gonna be so goofy. We're gonna have space chickens. We'll start with Earth chickens, but we're gonna have space chickens. That's gonna be fun. Oh, man. I'm sorry, but that makes me excited. Space chickens. I don't know why, but that's exciting. It's so stupid. Okay. Let me know if you want to do some research. I will, dude. I will. It's gonna be a good time. If I can free up some time soon, I'll let you know. We gotta do some music stuff too. That's like something I really want to do. I go now. Have a great stream, homie. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and I hope I can talk to you soon, dude. It feels like it's been a little bit. It's probably only been like a week, but that still feels like it's been a while. Do I have any, how do I make fiber seeds? Mixed seeds, sap, and clay. For 4? Okay. You don't hang enough. I know. Soon. Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Let's take my sap. And what else was it? I forgot. I'm not paying attention. Clay and mixed seeds. Okay. Let's, yeah. Okay. And I have some mixed seeds over here. And we're just gonna make a bunch. Okay. That's good. 72 fiber seeds should be enough for now. We'll take these out over to the greenhouse and I'll just grow them in there. Do they require watering? Does not require watering. Oh. Well, in that case, let's put it over here. I've got a lot of space over here, so. Golden animal cracker. Okay, I don't know what that does, but I know it's something I want. Give this to a farm animal to permanently double its produce yield. It doesn't work on pigs. Okay. What animal do I want to give that to? Probably one of the goats. I wonder, can I give it to my pond? I don't know if I necessarily want to, but I probably could. I don't know, I'll think about it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, that's 36, 39, no, not 39, I'm sorry, 41, 46, there's a lot here, and I lost count. Once it stopped going by 5s, I was thrown off. Okay. We got 19 more to go, that's good. Boop. 5, 10, that's only 9, okay. 14, and, oh, why is it doing that? Okay. You know what, that's okay. I get rid of my lightning rod, what the heck, dude? Oh, okay, oh wow. Wow. That was a sneeze. Okay. Okay, so that's all good. Let's give the animal cracker to one of the animals. I think I'll give it to a goat. Is there any goat inside? No, okay. You have to hope I don't click on the wrong one. There we go. So Ben now has a golden animal cracker. Oh, no, Ben. There we go. Alright. Sweet. We're working. We're working. Okay. Put you in there. And then I need to put in the sap. I'll put in the clay. And I think, I'm not 100% certain, but I think we can go work on something else for a little bit. which will be nice. I have a lot of oranges, but I only have the one silver star, so we'll take that. And then, yeah, okay. Sort inventory and let's get out of here. Toss in all the artisan goods. Up here. Boop. Alright. Alright. Could we get to level 5 of the volcano dungeon? I don't know. I don't know, actually. We'll wait till tomorrow morning. We spent a lot of time today goofing off and not doing much, so we'll wait till tomorrow morning. What I can do, though, is I can go get certain fish from certain levels in the mine, which is something I should be doing anyway. And I also want to come out to the beach and double check to see if there's any artifact spots, which there is at least one. Anchor? Dang it. Okay, any more? I really needed an anchor. That's like all I need from out here on the beach. Actually, there's a fossil as well, but I don't know if I can get it. We'll see. There's one somewhere in the mountain range as well. Not mountain range, but in the mountain that we need to get. So I'll double check that as well. There's a spot. What am I doing? Collections, secret notes. I thought there was one on the beach, but it's not saying there's one. I need to look into how these work. I don't... If it could tell me exactly where it goes, I'd be happy, but I get lost with those things. I'm really bad. So I'll look those up and we'll do them another time. Alright, let's go up here to the mountain. We'll go to the mines and there's a bunch of fish I can catch throughout there, so that'll be good. Also you, what do you got? Slime Hunter, I might be able to do that. We'll see. Okay. Artifact spots up here. If there's any, hopefully there's some. I usually see them up here right at the start. I actually don't see any. Okay, well. I don't see any, whoa. Okay. Yeah, no, oh, they're right here. Well, a lost book. Okay, the library's almost done. I'm like 99% sure I could... I'm not gonna finish it today, but I'll be close. Like, I think it's only like 3 or 4 more books, maybe? Is that a thing I can check in here? I got secret notes. I don't have books. Okay. That's okay. Copper ore. Alright, I think it's level 20. That has our first fishing spot. I don't remember which one this is. I think it's a stonefish or something like that. Probably one of our first fish that we even catch. I think we caught the ghost fish. That was one that we caught that I wanted. We needed the stonefish. There it is. Okay. We can cross that off the list. Stonefish. Boop. Ice pit. Floor 60. Okay. Let's go on down to floor 60 then. Boop. And we'll also need a lava eel. Hello, Panda. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, dude. Thank you for spending your taxes. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. Joja Cola. Nice. Just what I wanted. Okay. And that's a ghost fish. We already have that. I might run into the Adventurers Guild and make sure they can... I'll ask them if they'll buy my, or if they'll bring me my slingshot back, because I do want that. It had a lot of rocks in it, and I do want my rocks. Those are good. Okay, the ice pip is a little more elusive, it seems. There may be a strategy here that I'm not aware of. Okay, this one's a little more active. I think this might be it. Nope, ghost fish. Okay. I'm doing alright mustering the will to deal with some homework. Amen to that, dude. Not quite homework for me, but there's a couple of things that I've been ignoring and putting off. But hopefully that willpower comes to you soon. You know, one step at a time. Sometimes that's all it takes. It's like, okay, I'll do 5 minutes worth of school. And then sometimes you can gaslight yourself into doing the rest by doing just 5 minutes. Good old flow state. It's my favorite thing ever. I've been abusing flow states last couple of days. That's how I've been getting so much work done. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Yesterday's stream was like, it was gonna be so brain dead if I did stream. So I'm so glad I canceled it, because I did get a lot done. I did even log on to Twitch SMP for a little bit. And I just placed some sand and I bought out the entire stock of Goose's coral shop, which was nice. Okay, I am on floor 60 and I'm not getting the ice pit. I'm starting to wonder just how rare this fish might be. I don't know. I'm wondering if this is one of those things where you have to go to like a secret part of the cave. Like, is there a secret part down here? No. Okay, and I doubt you can come up this way. Okay. So what if I fish this way? Hypothetically. Okay. What about this way? I'm catching something. What we got? Ghost fish. Okay. Let me come over here. Ice pit. The chances of hooking an ice pip depends on fishing level and on the fishing zone of the spot fished, increasing by 4.5% if a curiosity lure is equipped and 9% if ice pip is equipped. For example, at level 10 fishing and fishing zone of 5, the chances of hooking an ice pip is 6.45%. Whoa. Okay, it's very low odds. I see. Okay. So I gotta fish like I've never fished before. I get that I've gotten into that flow state before, but it's really difficult when it's something you just really don't want to do. That's fair. That is so fair and so real, dude. I felt that. Yeah, if you can, it's kind of like cleaning. I don't know if you've been able to do it with cleaning before, but I hate cleaning bathrooms. But if I can get about 10 minutes into cleaning a bathroom, even though I hate it, I start to enjoy it a little bit. And it's because it's just, I get it done, and so it gives me a nice little hit of dopamine and says, hey, you're doing a good job. Keep going. And that's enough to get me to finish the bathrooms usually. The first one's a drag, but the other 2 bathrooms go by really quickly just because of flow state. That might help you, it may not, who knows, but it's an idea. Alright, I've got all these fish, and they are good to be sold. I'm gonna sell the coral, and the oranges, and the sea urchin. We'll keep the white algae. Okay. Boop. Boop. I need to take care of the animals. Oh my goodness. Okay. Did I take care of the... I took care of the chickens, yeah. We're good. We are okay. Okay. Put everything away. I don't know how much I have to put away. Is tomorrow the luau? I just realized I think tomorrow's the luau. Do I have any wine? I don't think I do, but I have a super cucumber, so I'll just bring that. That should be good enough. Although I could bring a gold star eggplant. I'm pretty sure that's good too. We'll bring the super cucumber. Yeah, I don't have time to make wine. And I don't really want to give away any of my good wine when I go back. Because I've got some good wine brewing in the basement. I want to sell all of that if I can. It's also kind of hard to use a keyboard when there's a cat on your lap. Amen to that, dude. Amen. I used to have a cat. He didn't sit on my lap very often. He liked my dad better. But, yeah, he would get in the way sometimes. Good morning, King. I've planted these in a little pot out back. Thank you. Do you have any pets actively? No. No. I don't know if I'll get another pet. Like, I like having them. But I also like having freedom. And pets do keep you tied down to a certain extent. Not that they mean to or anything. Like, you know, that's just the problem of having a pet. Oh, tomorrow's the luau. Okay. You know, there's a trade-off. They're very... Pets are very nice. I did like having one. I had a dog at one point. And, I also had a cat. They keep you company, but... Like I said, they also tie you down to a certain degree, which is, you know, it's not like... That's the worst thing in the world, but I like to go around and go places and... It's hard to do that when you have pets. You have to get somebody to come and check in on your pet every once in a while, and... Nothing wrong with that, it's just... I don't like inconveniencing people, and it's maybe not a huge inconvenience on them, but... Just the thought that it could be is, like, awful to me. Cats at least can go a while without being checked on, so you could do, like, a weekend trip. Especially if you have a good cat feeder. And you have, if you have one of the really fancy litter boxes, they empty themselves now. But... what was I saying? It's tough to leave them behind sometimes. I mean, you could take them with you, but you gotta pay extra at a lot of places to even take a cat into a hotel, for example. And dogs, I mean, Yeah, I hope that you've trained your dog well enough. Boop. Thank you. My family just asks friends to take rotations when it comes to feeding our cats. We also do the same for them. That's good. This is gonna sound really depressing. That does require friends, but that is a good way to go about it. So I think that would probably be the approach I would take if I were to get a pet in the future. I don't want to get any pets right now. I still live with my mom and dad, and they don't really want pets either because they're in a similar line of thought to me, which is probably where my line of thinking came from. But I don't know. I think when I'm older, I might get one, maybe. I'll do whatever my wife tells me to do. I'm happy either way, like, pet or no pet. I think I could be happy. But I could definitely see a life where having a pet would be nice. Nothing wrong with them, that's for sure. Let's see. Maybe one day you'll get into your 40s and have IRL friends you hang out with and maybe even play video games. That's what my parents say. That's awesome. I don't know. I could be in my 40s one day and just have no friends like my parents. No, my parents have friends, I think. It depends on which one you ask. They probably both would say, well, no, neither of them have friends. My mom would say my dad has no friends. My dad would say my mom has no friends. I have a feeling. I don't know that to be true. But I think they themselves would say they have friends, which is good. I just realized how that sounded. You'll have them before you're 40 stressed. I mean, like, I don't mind having online friends. It just means I do need to travel a little bit more. Seeing a friend once a month is nice. And I have some people close enough that I can actually go see in person every once in a while. It's a little trip. It's a weekend. Weekend and a half, maybe. Birds. When the Rag and Gus meet up, though, I don't know. It depends. He hasn't told me where he lives, so I haven't really been able to plan anything. But I'd like to meet him on the way to a place, I think. Because I know he lives pretty out there. I know that much. Because he told me, you know, he's MST. That's a little ways out there. So it may not be on the way to somewhere. I may have to do something in specific where we plan it, but I would like to go meet him someday. I really do think it would be fun. I think he's a cool dude. He knows generally where I live. He could always come out here. And I think he has thought about it. I don't know that to be 100% certain. But I think he has given it some thought. So maybe soon. Okay, you need to back off. Thank you. Oh, I want that. Yeah, I got through here. I'm trying to find level 5. We're on 2. Okay. You seem like a North Carolina guy. I've actually never lived in North Carolina. Seems like an interesting place, but I do live close to North Carolina. I'm in West Virginia. Ah, there's buttons. Okay. And North Carolina's not too far. It's... I'm trying to think how close I am to the border of it. 3 hours, maybe? Maybe 4, even. But I've lived a little bit everywhere, so... North Carolina might be one of the more central locations out of all those. Central to all the places I've lived, not central to, like, the US. The most central I've lived would have been in the Midwest. I lived in the Midwest for a couple of years. I say a couple, it was 8 years. Dang, close enough. I did almost say West Virginia, though. Oh, yeah. I like West Virginia. It's pretty nice here. It's a very beautiful place. Everywhere you look, there's mountains. And, I mean, you know what they say, almost heaven. I'd say it's pretty accurate. Here... Do you know what state I live in? I actually don't, and I can't remember if you've said or not. I don't remember. My only hint is I'm CST. Okay. Huh. You kind of give off Kansas vibes, but I'm not certain on that. I think that's wrong. And currently in the Midwest? Okay. Let's see. Kansas is crazy. Trying to think. Kansas would be my first guess, but south of Kansas is or not Kansas. South of Missouri is Arkansas, and I believe that's CST. Arkansas would be a weird one, but I could kind of see it. I don't think I know anybody from Arkansas. I'm trying to think. I can't say I've met somebody from Arkansas, I don't think. God, no, more north. Okay, I gotcha. CST North. North Dakota is MST, I think. What's east of the Dakotas? Iowa? I think Iowa is CST, and it would be Midwest. And it is northern. Ooh. Indiana. That's another one. I don't have my diamonds. Why? Where are my diamonds? My... Where did I put them? I'm mad. I'm actually mad. Where did they go? What the It's so upsetting. Okay, I guess I must have put him away and I didn't realize. Well, that's a bummer. Some more west. Okay. Trying to think where everything is. Let's see, Colorado is MST, but I, for some reason, want to say it's like half MST, half CST. But that might be wrong. Hang on, I gotta pull up a map. That might be cheating, but I think I need it. USA map. Okay. Ah, okay, I see. I see. Where did King go? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see him. In that case, you've got... Okay. So... You've guessed almost all the states around it. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's either Minnesota or Nebraska. Those are the only two that make the most sense, and I'm thinking Minnesota would make the most sense. Oh, shoot, there's Wisconsin, though. Bring in a new hire, Prince Ragnar. No, Panda. What? You sound like you live in Nebraska. Nebraska wouldn't be my initial guess. Wisconsin, I think, makes more sense. Could be Illinois, though. Shoot. Illinois would be my thought, I think, at this point. Well, I gotta go all the way back. Because I'm an idiot, and I left my diamonds. Ah. Man. What the heck? Yeah, those drop iron. I was gonna say, unless these drop diamonds, we're in trouble. Come on. I can't believe I left my diamonds, man. I made it through all of this just to forget my diamonds. Okay. See if we can make it back home. Well, I guess since I've done it once, I can do it twice, you know? That's... Of course I was that low. Of course I was. That's so dumb. If I lose my sword... I lose my sword. Just casually take away 15k? Why don't you? I hate this game. I hate it. Awful. Stupid, even. Okay. Willie just left me to die, you know? He was like, yeah, you know... King, you know, you washed up on the shore, but I'm just gonna let you lay there for a little bit. Leo's bird friends had to come save me. His name is Leo, right? Yeah, it's Leo. We're back. Welcome back, Panda. I'm gonna say Illinois. That would make sense. No, okay. I was gonna say, I think I remember you mentioning living near Chicago, but that's somebody else. Still no. Okay. Then that leaves my other two guesses. It's always gonna be the last one. Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a good state. Solid state, even. I almost lived in Wisconsin once. We ended up not going, but there was a chance. No, oh my gosh. Okay. That leaves. I've got like 2 other states, but I really think I don't think it's Nebraska. Is it? It's Minnesota. If it's not Minnesota, dude, I'm going to crash out. I mean, I guess like it. Hang on. Yes, finally I'm Minnesota. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, if it's not Minnesota and it's not Nebraska. Did I say the Dakotas just blanket statement? I guess that wouldn't have done much then. Yeah, I would have guessed every state in that region anyway, because I know generally speaking what northern states and such. Minnesota isn't a bad place. You guys get a lot of snow, don't you? And you don't have the accent. There's a funny accent that comes with living in Minnesota. I've never heard it slip out on you, so you hide it well. Alright, is it the luau? Tomorrow is the luau. Okay. Here we go. Talked about Dakotas, you guessed Iowa and Wisconsin. The only one you didn't guess for any Minnesota is Michigan. Yeah, Michigan wasn't on my radar in all honesty. I thought... Is it not EST? For some reason I have it in my head that they're EST, but now I think about it, I don't think they are. For some reason, maybe it's half and half. It may be one of the split states. But I had a moderator who lived in Michigan, and for some reason I want to say that she had a time difference, but I suddenly can't recall exactly. We had a lot of late night conversations, and I'm used to people who have late night conversations with me being in an earlier time zone, because nobody's stupid enough to stay up till 4 in the morning while talking to me. Like, that's just dumb. 3 in the morning, maybe, but 4, that's where we cross the line. Anna was awesome. Good moderator. Let's see. Our snow's been more sparse as of late. It's kind of sad. Climate change hit us hard. The accent is also more rural in Minnesota, by the way. Okay, I gotcha. Makes sense. Our snow is hit or miss here. I mean, we live on a mountain, so, you know, we get some lake effect on occasion because we're close enough to the Great Lakes, but we also have elevation snow, and then we're just barely close enough to the East Coast to get some of the East Coast type of snow. So we're getting like several bad effects, but they don't all hit at once, and we only get it in light doses. So it's not like it's like, oh yeah, we're getting buried in snow or anything. It's just like, oh, it's a little bit of snow, just a little bit. And you know, I would like to keep it that way. It's not that I hate snow. It's just I don't love snow. It's kind of fun for the sake of like sledding and things like that, but I don't go sledding. I'm an old man, you know? It's really hard to go sledding with my bad back. Boop. Okay. Man, the amount of times I've been up to Lake Superior and the great trips, and the trips are great every time. That's awesome, dude. I've never been to Lake Superior. I've been to... What is the little lake called? I forget. Erie? Is it Lake Erie? I've been there. Lake Erie was cool. It was really, really cold, though. We had a bad breeze. I went in the middle of February to go see it. We were just happened to be in the area, and so my mom and I, we drove out there. It was a little detour, but it was worth it. Never been to Lake Erie, but I've heard it's cool. It's pretty cool. We got to see Canada from our side of it. It was just clear enough we could see, and that was good enough for me. I don't know if we're gonna make it in time. I don't know when these events close off. Okay, we still have time. Good. I believe you have a rare crow, right? No, you don't. Okay. Well, I would like to add my super cucumber. And where's the mare? Okay. It's always fun to look out a window in a hotel and just be like, yep, there's Canada. I bet. Yeah, that would be cool. I think I sent a picture to Discord one time of me over by the lake. It was really, really cold. Let me see if I can pull it up. Was it this year or last year? I think it was last year. August 2023. October. Whoa, okay, that's a better view. I'm so confused. Where's my pictures at? Okay. 2024 was last year. There it is. Okay. You guys aren't gonna be able to see it very good, but there's a picture of me in front of the Great Lake, Lake Erie. Trying to get rid of the light. There we go. I'll post it back in Discord though if you guys want to see. Do not include the location. Well, I mean that wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. You guys can know where I was, but okay. Copy photo. And then I need to take it over here. Blend in well with the tree, thank you. I pride myself in my ability to blend in with trees. I need to paste it over here. Okay. Okay. Bathroom break. Alright, sounds good. Hope you have a good pee. Good pee, dude. Good pee. Okay. Copy image. Take that over to the Discord. Media. It exceeds the file size limit. Well, I will take care of that tonight after stream. Somebody can remind me. If you just say, King, you told us you'd send a picture of you in front of Lake Erie, I will do it. But I'm not gonna throw it through a compressor right now. Yes, let's eat. Alright, I've done this event like 2 times before. I'm pretty sure we can delight the governor with this sea super cucumber that I sent. Yep, sip the soup. Is it good? He likes it. He likes it. Ah, that's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints. Was that delight, or was that, I don't know. Have I delighted the governor with the soup? No. Okay. So he must have just liked it. He didn't love it. Huh. I'll bring some really high quality wine next time. I'll make it a show he'll never forget. Oops. Okay, diamond. What's down here? Still waiting, okay. Alright. I need my bombs. I need my diamonds. And the rest of this can kind of get put away. Yeah, we're gonna go for this. Okay. I will even skip taking care of my animals tomorrow if I have to, because I don't think there's really anything I need to worry about. Alright. Got a decent amount of money at least. Great amounts of money? No, but a decent amount. Caviar. Oh, you made me a cactus fruit. Thank you. Come down here. Wine. Yes. That was not worth the wait, but we'll hold on to one of those for the luau. Oh, Sam. My band is playing a show tonight in Zuzu City. Meet me at the bus stop around 4 this afternoon to leave for the show. You better be there. You can't just drop that on me, Sam. I was gonna do work today, you idiot. Okay. $4 p.m. today. That's... Idiot. I hate Sam. Sam, my guy, you... I hate Sam. I hate him so much, dude. Why? Why would he do that? He knew I'm a busy, busy man, and he waited to tell me that he's going to go play a show. Idiot. I'm sorry. Hi, Panda. Welcome back. I hate this game. Oh my gosh. Why, Sam? Genuinely, don't get me wrong, I like surprises to a certain degree, but I hate surprises like that, because I have plans. I plan out my days. I was intending to ignore my animals today so I could actually go do the things I've been saying I need to go do. And then Sam. And then Sam happened. Okay. Oh well. You know, you win some, you lose some. And with Sam, you just lose. But I am okay with that. It's okay. Everything's alright. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Sam just ruined my day. I feel like that's kind of based. I'm hoping I could pick that up through. There we go. Right, we got some things to make. Truffle. Boop. Oh yeah, and put that away. Okay. There we go. I hate it when my parents spontaneously come up with weekend plans and then they say they override my— Yeah, I've been there, dude. I've been there. Absolutely despise that. It is the worst. My parents have done that a couple of times, but I do know there have been times where they're okay with me either staying behind or they will move things sometimes. Like, one time we planned a family vacation, or they planned one. And, they didn't tell me what dates they were planning. They just said that they were going to do one, and they weren't sure when. And so I told them, that's okay. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And then they chose the date that was, like, the most inconvenient. It was right over top of MCC Rising, and I told them, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be in this event yet, but I have to. I can't plan a vacation over it. And they're like, well, it's done that they wouldn't tell you 2 weeks before the event, but we understand. We'll move it over to the next weekend, and so that's what we ended up doing. We didn't make it in MCC Rising. But that was a huge stress. Was like, what if I make it? What if I make it and then I can't play, and then my team gets let down? So my parents were like, yeah, we'll move that, which was amazing. It was absolutely good, so amazing. Hey brother, got a quick question. I usually stream survival type / shooter games, but I've been wanting to branch out. I'm on Xbox One, so if you could, what do you recommend? I don't usually play Xbox One, so I'm not too familiar with what's available there. I do recommend Stardew Valley. This game I do know is on a lot of platforms, so it should be on Xbox One, which is good. I would highly recommend this game. Stardew Valley's good. You play Minecraft already, so I'm partial to that already. If you haven't already, try the Doom games. They're very good. Doom is so good. I love Doom. And they're about to come out with a new Doom. Doom the Dark Ages. I think it's May 6th that one comes out. Really good game. If you're into, like, Bethesda-style games like Skyrim or any of the Elder Scroll games for that matter, look into Starfield. The story isn't great, but the gameplay is fun. I enjoy the gameplay of it. And there's some choices in that game that you can make and some role play. I enjoyed that. I played through it once on stream. I've been playing through it in private a little bit more. I'm going to be playing again soon, not on stream. Stardew is the last non-Minecraft game that I will probably be streaming for a while, just due to life things coming up. I'm not gonna say it, but I might consider not streaming any non-Minecraft game until my game is not complete, but at least open, so that you guys can actually play my game. I want to focus on that and play it a lot, and I want to play it on stream sometime for you guys, but the game's nowhere near done. I can't lie, I stopped playing games off stream. I did too, and that's why I've decided to start scaling back from streams. I used to stream 5 days a week, 6 hours a day, and it was a mess. I'm not gonna lie, it was a mess. And so I've slowly started cutting back on stream time recently. I'm sure you guys have noticed. As soon as I'm tired, that's when I call it quits. But I also usually make videos. I mod for other people, so that takes up a lot of time. And I make video games now, or I make a game. I don't know if I'll ever make another game after Omnia, but I make a game. And then, I've got so many thumbnails that I'm making because I made a mistake a long time ago. I run a Minecraft server, so that's its own issue. And so, like, finding time in the day to actually play games for myself was getting hard. So recently, I've just been taking an hour. Just 1 hour every day, every night, whatever. For me, it's once a night, every night. I take an hour for myself. And now what I choose to do with that hour is up to me. But I've been spending time playing video games. And so I've come back to playing an hour. And it's just like, okay, I'll play an hour of Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man so much. And so I played an hour of Spider-Man 2. And I'm almost done with all the achievements of that game. And once I finish, I will probably uninstall it because I've had my fun with it. And then I'll probably move on to another game. Or sometimes it's like, okay, that hour is going to be spent watching a TV show with my brother. Sometimes I give myself extra time because it's like I was intending to do something else, but I felt bad and I didn't want to tell my brother, no, I don't want to watch something today. So I end up watching something with him, and then I'll spend an hour later doing something else. So, it's just try to give yourself 1 hour every night that you're not working. And if you consider streaming work, especially. But yeah, try to play games off stream too. It used to be that Minecraft started to not be fun for me. Because I was only playing games for stream, and so I never had any enjoyment outside of stream, which made Minecraft a lot more stressful because I knew I had to enjoy my time playing. Otherwise, I was screwed out. I didn't have any time playing, so I just got stressed. So if you can try to find 1 hour a night or in the morning when you wake up that you can just enjoy yourself, it really helps. Unless I'm coding command blocks for Minecraft, I stopped playing because I stayed up till 4 p.m. That's so fair. I have to set a timer on my phone. And I go, I'm going to be angry at myself tomorrow if I don't get off now. So I'm going to get off now. Because I've had some nights where I stayed up way too late. And then the next morning I had to cancel stream because I am that wiped out. So I don't want to let you guys down by canceling stream because I stayed up too late. Also, thank you for the alert, Swiftu. I hope you get some rest tonight, dude. And, yeah, I'll see you soon, dude. I'll see you soon. Sandfish. I'll ignore all alarms and torture myself for the viewers. Amen to that. I've done that before, too. I've done that before. I've made a couple of mistakes, and some of those have been really late days. When Starfield came out, I was talking about that earlier. Starfield. When it came out, I did a 14-hour stream on accident. I just really enjoyed the game. It was one of the last times I really just sat down and enjoyed a game that thoroughly. It wasn't about the views. It wasn't about, I mean, I don't play games for the views, let me be clear, but the stream, it, by all number counts, it was a flop, if I remember correctly. There was like hardly any view count on there. There was no point in views. There was no point in and even entertaining anyone, if I remember correctly. There was like no chatters. It was just me. And I yapped for 14 hours while playing this silly space shooter game. And I enjoyed myself a lot. That was a really fun time. Spider-Man 2 is another one, but my excitement got killed when the game kept having issues, so I stopped playing that one. Although I did finish it on stream. It was... My excitement got killed for it relatively quickly. That was the ice pip I needed. So we can close that off. Now there's a lava eel. We need to get the lava eel at level 100. Okay. Boop. I felt like that playing Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider... Oh, I haven't played Tomb Raider yet. I have it. I just haven't played it. Maybe I'll play that one in my free time soon. But yeah, just finding those little games that you can treat yourself with, even if it's on stream, there's nothing wrong with that. But just telling yourself, I'm probably gonna get engaged in this game and I'm gonna just have fun with it, and that's okay. It's fun. I play a lot of games off stream now that I think about it. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft off stream, making videos, but the way I'm making those videos, it's still me playing Minecraft for me. Like, I'm doing it on, like, let's say King SMP, so it's my viewer joinable server, sure. But, I'm able to... I'm able to just enjoy myself because I'm able to listen to whatever music I want. I'm able to, take my time with whatever I'm doing. I don't have to sit there and talk the entire time. Sometimes you just want to sit there and chill and play a simple game, and there's nothing wrong with that. I play Stardew sometimes off stream, but I don't play this save file. I play with my friend. Every once in a while he'll say like, hey, you got time to play Stardew? I'm like, heck yeah, I've always got time to play Stardew with my friend. I really want to get back into playing like MCC Island and Hypixel off stream, but it's a little harder for me to find time to play those, unfortunately. To be honest, I've been wanting to stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels. I've heard that's a good game. I've never played it myself. I'd never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! As a kid, though. I somehow dodged all the card games as a kid, and I don't know how that happened. But it did happen. And, so I never got into Pokemon, I never got into Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic. There's another game. Can't remember. I did like Beyblade, though. Beyblade was a game that I got heavily into. But you should definitely stream Yu-Gi-Oh! Master. Who knows what'll happen, too. But just having fun is a good thing. I need to do better about that myself. I try my best to have fun with everything I do. But there are times where I definitely could do a better job. You know, playing Minecraft my way. In all honesty, I'm having a lot of fun playing Stardew the way I'm playing now. But, I could probably maximize the fun by toning back the amount of, like, the amount of rigid scheduling that I've given myself. But, I'm okay. It's the way it's gotta go sometimes. Sam. Do I have to leave and come back? There it goes. Okay. I've never seen this cutscene before. Hi, King. Thanks for coming. You're welcome. Thanks for the short notice. Well, our gear's loaded already. Looks like everything's set. All right, let's go. All right, everyone, let's get in the bus. Okay. Everybody's loading up. Starting to get really nervous. It's okay, Sam. Okay, here we are. Wish me luck. Good luck, Sam. What are some of these outfits? Hi everyone, we're from Pelican Town, and we're called Goblin Destroyer. Goblin Destroyer, that's a great name. Here we go. Ooh. Okay. Solid band. Solid band. I'd rock out to this. Why is she just staring down this man with the mohawk? What the heck? Gets a little heavy, okay. Kind of reminds me of like Metroid-esque soundtrack. Not bad. Ooh, that was great. Nice work, guys. I really love that heavy breakdown at the end. Shane, you are a heavy breakdown. In more ways than just heavy. Wait. I didn't... It's actually kind of fire, though. It is. I actually enjoyed that. Thanks, everyone. But you should really be clapping for King. Without his help, we'd never have decided what kind of music to make in the first place. Oh, I forgot. I did tell you what to make. My bad. Don't clap for me. Everybody's gonna clap for me. So you're like an honorary member of the band then? Yeah, I'm the promoter. Now I'll take 70% of the cut, Sam. Oh, and don't forget to pick up one of our demo cassettes on the way out. Only 10? Oh, only 10. That's not bad. That went well. Thanks again for coming with us. You're welcome, Sam. Oh, it didn't take away my time, so I still have all this time that I don't know what to do with it. Okay. That's fun. This ice pip is worth quite a lot. Wow. Okay, I need to go back and get that lava eel. So that's what I'm gonna go do. And then we'll come back. And I'll sleep. And then tomorrow, I'll go to Ginger Island and get my diamond thing that I wanted. Back to the mines. Level 100, and it's fishing time. Okay. I don't know how in the world to catch a lava eel. I'm pretty sure this is the only requirement is to be here. But it's just very, very rare. Probably like the ice pip kind of level rare, but there's no other fish you can catch down here. Which means I'm just catching a bunch of trash. It's probably like a 1% chance. There it is. Oh. Right out the gate kind of fast. Okay. Come on. That's it. Gosh. Okay, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. We're gonna have to focus up. That's awful though. Wow. Okay. give me another shot at the lava eel. That's all I want. It seems like it might need to be max throw as well. I don't know that to be 100% certain. Although it's about tile length, and I think even if you're not fully maxed out, it still barely reaches into the next tile, so I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I think actually if I come over here, that's like 1 extra tile bonus. So it's a little extra difficult. But it should increase our chances of getting the lava eel by a little bit. Which we need as much as we can, because it's probably 6% chance like the ice pip. If I had to guess. I could probably Google it. But I'm lazy. Come on, lava eel. Getting plenty of driftwood. This is a great spot to get trash. If you need trash, come down to level 100. Plenty of it. My goodness. Okay. I'm starting to lose faith here. The cave jelly's nice. This is my first catch of cave jelly too, I think. Hang on, let me make sure if I need to, I can cross that off my list. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, we got cave jelly, okay. Cross that off. Okay, yeah, we're actually almost done with all the fish, wow. Lava eel will be our last one that we can catch. Well, no, it won't be our last one, but it'll be one of the last ones we can catch this season, which would be good. And it's not even season dependent, it's just, during all the other seasons, there's better fish for me to try to catch. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, we're dialed in now. I just wasn't expecting it the first time to jump up like it did, which really threw me off. Okay. Lava eel. Alright, we'll lock that out of our list, and I'll go to the bus stop really quick. And mark off lava eel. And then that leaves mutant carp. And then there's some others that we can get in Ginger Island that we'll have to go to. And then that just leaves the legend, which is in spring, the glacier fish, which is in winter, and then the angler, which is in fall. But we're actually almost done. So I'm going to try to get the mutant carp in the sewers for a little bit. Because why not? I have triple shot espresso. I'll just go until I can't. Although I think I should be okay. It's gonna be a very, very short-lived fishing session, but that's okay. Okay, mutant carp. Just down here. Wait, I'm in the wrong spot. Over here. It'll be a very, very short-lived fishing session. Actually, I might not even need to fish. Okay, that was just a plain carp. But we do know we can get carp down here, so it's just gotta be a mutant now. I don't know how to define whether it's mutant or real, but, you know, that's okay. We'll figure it out. Another one, yay. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's still not what I meant to do. Okay, one more casting because I'm exhausted, dang it. Also, ads are about to start. I'm very sorry, guys. They will hopefully be over soon. It's a good time for you to get up, eat, drink, take care of yourself, though. And we'll be back after the ads. And we'll be probably at Ginger Island by then. I'll ignore my animals today in order to go to Ginger Island really quick. And it'll be a good time. I need to work on befriending the rest of the village, too, because, the townspeople, there's a lot that love me. But there's some that are just a little off, like Gus, or Kent, or Jody, or the Wizard, or Marnie, Pierre, Ailey, Vincent, Clint, Benny, Maru, Harvey, Sebastian, Jess, Alex, Elliot, Robus, Sandy, Leo, Dwarf. You know, all of them I could work on a little bit more. And if I would start, I could probably get them wrapped up by winter time, which would be good. But I actually need to start hitting them with the gift grind. Also, what time is it? We'll have enough time for at least one more day. Probably only one more day, if I'm honest. Okay, ice pit, carp, lava eel. Let's throw all the trash in there. We'll keep the driftwood and the broken glasses, because those make, well, they do make good gifts, yeah. Okay. I think I can make it. It's gonna be tight, though. Close. Close. Okay, come on. Keep moving, King. Keep moving. You're almost there. I can't take care of any of that right now. My guy needs to sleep. Baby time? No baby. Well, we made a decent penny. It wasn't like a lot of money, but it was a little bit. 7.5K ain't bad. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to give that to you, but I'm glad you liked it. But I used to find rain depressing when I lived in the city, but here in Stardew Valley, it's beautiful. I do like the rain. It's kind of nice. Got a certain vibe to it, you know? How's the rest of my wine coming along anyway? It's still cooking. Okay. Show is a rockin' success. I wanted to say thanks again for all your help in creating this amazing band. Couldn't have done it without you. Okay, well, you're welcome. You're right, you couldn't have done it without me. Now give me my cut of the profit, my guy. Let me in. Okay. Boop. And then boop. Okay. Tomatoes. Ooh, that was bright. Got some hops as well. Okay. Hops can be turned into pale ale. Not that I feel like I need to make it. Have I made pale ale? I feel like I have. I've at the very least run into it. But it looks like I haven't made it. So let's go ahead and make some pale ale just to say I've done it. Don't have to be high quality or anything. Just put it in there. Okay. Apple. Alright. Those still aren't done growing. I thought they were supposed to grow, but maybe I was wrong. Fish look happy, that's good. Nothing done here. Alright. Animals won't want to come out anyway, so this gives me perfect timing to sell all my stuff. And let's go to the place. Drink the energy tonic just to get my energy back up. No sense in not doing that. I have plenty of it. Boop. Alright. Anything out here? Plenty of coral and sea urchin. But I don't see any artifact spots. Dang it, okay. How's my skills looking, by the way? Okay, we need one, well, not one more. We need 5,000 more, was it? 5,000? Yeah, 5,000 more skill points. That's okay, we'll get there pretty quickly. Alright. Now, one thing I want to double check. It's wrong document. Catch an octopus 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. We've got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and try to catch an octopus while we're here. Just to try. Because we do need to catch one. If we can get it, great. If we can't, then that's like too bad, so sad. Tuna. We'll have plenty of time to try to catch the octopus. But if I can catch it now, then I don't have to try to catch it later, which gives me more time to focus on other things. Lionfish. That's one we haven't caught yet. I didn't even have that on my to-do list today. Let's mark that off. Okay, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus the octopus, so 7 more fish to go. And then we're done. We're done with fishing. Which will also give me another star fruit, which would be great. Oh, golden coconut. Great. I don't know how many golden coconut you need. But, I'm down to try to catch them all. Butterfly. I should have waited to take the energy tonic till after I was done fishing, but I didn't even think about doing it until I got here, and I was like, oh yeah, fish. Fishing is a thing you can do. Okay, come on. I want you. Another lionfish. Seems like there's a good amount of lionfish out there, which isn't a terrible thing, but it is a thing. Okay. Come on. Give me what I want. I need to upgrade my trash can. The amount of things I throw in the trash, I really should upgrade my trash can. Tuna. Come on, octopus, come on. If I could just get it, then we're done. At least for the most part today. I might go sewer fishing if I have extra time, but I seriously doubt I will have extra time. Golden walnut. Let me just double check. Do I have to be standing in any specific spot for the octopus? Stardew. Let's see. The beach or the ocean on Ginger Island West. Oh, I have to be on the west side of Ginger Island. I see. Ah. Okay. Well, in that case, I should have just done this at the beach and then come over, because I could have done it on the docks at, in the normal, normal Stardew area. Oh, well. Well, we got the lionfish. That's the thing. Wasn't really intending to do that today, but... Oh, well. What am I gonna do about it? Can't be mad. Okay. Alright, we gotta make it through another attempt here. I have my diamonds. So, like, I should be okay. Okay. That's a dwarf scroll. We already have one of those. Okay. Now we're on level 1. Slow and steady wins the race, or so that's what they say. I'm also trying to keep my eye out for a galaxy shard, I think is what it is. I'm not really 100% certain what it's called, but it's a really important resource that I need. So, trying to keep my eyes out for it if I can. I'm like focused. Oh my goodness. Dwarf hammer. That's a cool weapon. It's a pretty powerful weapon too. I might utilize that a little bit. I know you can also upgrade your hammer, so it may be worth me upgrading the hammer at some point too. Okay, let's just go through. Okay, these dragon teeth. I know I need these. I don't remember for what. But I do need them. This better not be Stardew Valley. No, this is Roblox. Roblox. Definitely. 100%. Me play Stardew Valley? I can never. No. I hate you. Nope, I'm leaving. I don't want to be in there. There's dumb robots. Gosh. They take your health out so quickly, and it's not even fun. Kind of like another mushroom cap. Okay. Journal scrap here. Day 6, I won't go hungry here. The waters are full of edible, nay, delicious fish. I even caught a stingray in the caves by the southeast shore. I haven't a clue what to do with it, though. The other day, I even fished up a couple of golden walnuts. They seem to be all over the island. The local parrots go crazy for them. So it seems like I could pay off the parrots to do things for me with the golden walnuts, but I don't know which parrots to talk to and how exactly to go about deciding which thing to pay them to do, if I can select which things. So I might need to go back and talk to the main parrot. How you been? I've been doing pretty good. Thank you for asking, Al. It's good to see you, by the way. And also, how are you doing? I've been doing good though. I've just been chilling, playing some Stardew. I've been working on games, making videos. Been hitting the grind time pretty hard lately, which has been nice. Been struggling to find a job, so I didn't want to do that. Buy those back. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Boop. Okay. I learned a new power. That's what I'm talking about. Now we gotta run back. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of work, which has been fun. Oh, my misery. Okay, you can kill them. It just doesn't really do you a whole lot of good because they don't drop anything. Good to know. I'm doing quite fine. There's this new Final Fantasy type RPG I've been liking. Hey, let's go. I'm glad to hear it, dude. It's always nice finding that new game that you're like, oh, this is my bread and butter. Like, I haven't found a game like that in a little while for me. But, I have been enjoying just playing different games for a little bit off stream and just hanging out by myself for a little bit of time. And so I've found a couple of games that I sit back and relax and chill with it for a little bit. But sometimes finding those games is just like, match made in heaven. Okay. I'm being slimed right now, and I don't appreciate it. Okay. Come on. Come at me, dude. Okay. That was really stressful. We still have one more level. Okay. Those guys are just a pain in my butt. I don't know if I want to even mess with them. Is that supposed to be a slime? There were some little slimes. They were the yellow looking guys. But, the red ones, they were fire spirits or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember what they were called. Okay, so you are the one that finds me all of the golden walnuts, which is really a W. And it looks like it gets cheaper as we go. So that's an idea. We could pay him off at some point. Let me run out towards the right side. There's a parrot that I can talk to, and maybe he'll give me some info on what we need to do now. Hey, kid. Hey, kid. I'm sad today. You go on, have fun, let me be sad. Okay. So we're in the jungle. Up here. Through the cave, the treehouse thing. Ak. One hidden in Fire Mountain treasures. There's one more hidden in the Fire Mountain treasures. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, Panda. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, dude. Get some rest. Hopefully you have a good day tomorrow. Hopefully school starts getting a little easier too. I know well, it won't get easier, but it'll wrap up sooner rather than later, that's for sure. Alright, let's get home. Alright. I'm actually going to be wrapping up stream relatively shortly. We actually got a lot done today, too. I'm impressed. We didn't do everything I wanted to do, but we did a lot of it, which is really all that matters. Really quickly, I'm going to... I want to buy a beer, and I want to give it to Clint. I'm trying to become friends with him so that he gives me one of his recipes so that I can make that recipe for Demetrius, so I can become friends with Demetrius. Because Demetrius likes bean hot pot, and I don't know how to make bean hot pot yet. But if I learn how to make it, then I can befriend him. And I don't remember why I need to be friends with him other than just the fact that I need to be friends with all the villagers. So, we're going to do that probably next time. I'll focus on just befriending everybody, anybody and everybody. Okay. Boop. 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 There's a lot of things that I have just on me. Okay. You can put away the lobster bisque. Okay. I've got a couple of things I can sell. I'm gonna sell those right now while I remember. Okay, these dragon tooth. I don't know what they are, but I seem to remember them being important when I read about them on the wiki. So I'm gonna put them in here. And then this dwarf hammer. It can go in here. And I have this golden scythe as well. It can go in here. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think that's everything. One more thing before we end. Just want to check to see if any of my wine was ready. We were about to make big money if it was. But it was not, which is okay. Alright, baby time? Nope. Okay. Well, that's an okay thing. There was no predictions on babies this time around, so you guys won't miss out on any channel points there. Alright. Well, we got a decent amount of work done today. We've got a lot more to go, though. So, let me pull up the list. What do we got? We've got a couple more fish. Easy enough. We can do fish easy. We've got some artifacts. That's gonna be fun. Gonna take some time, but it'll be okay. We need to get to see the movie, which means we either need dino mail, which may be one of our next tasks is going through the skull caverns. Because we need to get down to level 100. We need to get some more gold ancient fruit. It's another big one. We got some different artifacts that I just need to focus on trying to get. We'll do some artifact farming. Probably soon. I'm gonna look up a little bit about, the Ginger Island and see if we can figure out where to go next, because I'm so confused. And I'm also gonna go through tonight after my stream, and I'm just gonna click through and make sure I've checked off everything on my list that's been done. So I try to keep up with it, but sometimes I fall a little bit behind. So I know there's some things that I have unlocked that I haven't added to the list or whatever, so it won't be that big of a deal. Yeah, well, I'd say overall, really successful day. And I appreciate you all for being here. I'll hopefully see you guys again tomorrow. We'll be on Twitch SMP. I think... Let's go say hi to Jay. Jay is currently playing, Repo. So it's always a good time to see Repo anyway. I don't know if you guys have seen Repo, but it's a silly game. Very silly game. It's always a good time also over at Jay. J Games or something. Top in the raid, get some free channel points, meet a cool streamer along the way, and I will hopefully see you guys again tomorrow when we're back on the Twitch SMP. And I will be working on some things tonight. I don't know what all I'll get done, but I'm going to do some work. I will see you hopefully tomorrow. Good night.